Dressed. My personal style outside of the show, I would say, is just very Barbie riding down Fifth Avenue in a pink drop top Phantom.
My big sis, Latifah. She is the queen, Latifah. I love her.
She is the queen of Dancing with the Stars. Don't get it twisted. Better log on to LilKimsWorld.com and vote for the queen, Lil Kim, who's, I don't know, man. We might have to call you Miss Jones after this. This is getting very, you're broadening your world. I mean, you're doing.
I'm trying to be like you. I want to be like you. I'm serious. She think I'm playing,
be
but
like
she
her.
is my
I can't
idol.
do no jive. I can't do no waltzing, no quick stepping. This girl is killing it. She's killing it. You did great.
Don't let her fool you, y'all.
And then to get on the mic and rip you. So yeah, that's good living. You did so good. So good.
And she sat front row in my corner.
Yes.
So
I always wanted to be a cheerleader, you know, and I just needed a real reason, and Kim gave me the reason to get out there.
It's my baby, y'all.
You did it.
Yes.
You rocked it.
Yeah, that's because you came in my corner. I looked, I was like, oh shoot.
Number one. Number one.
Yes.
Yo,
So,
real.
there it is, and we're gonna try to do the same thing next week. By the way, we have the encore dance again. And I'm so happy. I am pleased. And that means I gotta do it all over again, y'all.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, if you was terrible, then you wouldn't have to worry about that.
That is true.
But you're not. I can't say that on this. I'm not gonna go there, but I will go there.
Well, I guess it's definitely a blessing, and I gotta count all my blessings. So I will see you tomorrow doing the same dance again. And thank you everybody for voting for us.
Look at that hot costume, baby.
Oh shoot!
Get it in. Cops and robbers. It was great.
Yeah,
it was great. You catch him, Kim. You catch him.
We black people, we make anything fit. And I'm fun. How much? Going 40,000. You can't.
I think being sexy is just all in your attitude, and I don't really realize it when I'm being sexy.
When I was asked to dinner one day by Curtis, and unfortunately I had a boyfriend at the time and I couldn't go, but I was flattered. Like, I would have loved to go maybe another day at another time. I just think he's one of those guys that doesn't take rejection very well. And now, not to say that it was just straight rejection, but if I knew, that's really, what he wanted to do, later on could have set something up. You know what I'm saying? Make me happy, make me smile. I love gifts. I think he let his emotions come in between the business side of it, especially because, I didn't do what he wanted me to do.
It's going now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you also promised me a ring. You said Yellowstone.
No, that was a Cracker Jack box ring. Yeah.
I don't do Cracker Jack boxes. I do D Flawless, Ashford Cut.
I don't even know what you just said. She said she do Asher Roth rings. I don't know. Lil Kim.
You've said on a number of occasions that you started watching Dancing with the Stars when you were in prison. Was that part of the sentence, or was that?
That's funny.
What? And so first of all, I'm fascinated by this. How does that work? Does everyone gather in a room and watch it together?
Yeah, well, it works like this. We can only watch like 10 channels. We don't have a lot of selections to pick from. But everyone,
somebody's got to do something about that.
Yeah, they have to. They have to, because we get really bored and we don't get to see all of the good stuff. Like when the fights come on, we can't see them.
Right.
But
There's no pay-per-view?
There's no pay-per-view.
Oh my God.
What kind
of a country are we living in here?
Yeah. We have to call home and tell them to put the TV to the phone so we can listen.
Really?
And see what's going on, yeah.
Wow.
And so we have to agree on what channels that we watch, and Dancing with the Stars was like the #1 show at the top. Like, everyone wanted to agree on to watch that.
Wow, and then you watch it and you thought, I'd like to be on that show?
Yeah, but you know what? When it was a 2-hour show, we didn't get to see the whole show because lights was out like 8:30.
So they would actually take you up to the point before they announced who the eliminee was, and then they would turn the TV off?
Yeah, then they would go, recall.
Really?
And we all go to sleep and all the lights turn out.
So that's all I had to say, right?
Recall.
Oh, you know what? You gotta write a letter to the governor or something about that, because that's outrageous.
I am. I'm gonna call.
Look at that thing. That is like That is unbelievable. I mean, look at that.
From the front, from the back. Give that beep a smack. Bet your man won't do it like that. Can't work the middle because this thing is too little. Let me grab your tatas, do the cha-cha. Now, they're little kids. This little girl's 12 years old and keeps singing the lyrics.
Hi, Chanel.
Hi, Chanel. Chanel's a big fan of Lil... Come here, talk to me, Chanel. How old are you? 12, right? 12. And how do you listen to this music? How do you get away with that in the house?
I listen to it on the Walkman.
On the Walkman? On the Walkman. And why are you crying? Because you're so happy to be in front of Lil Kim. That's how much she loves you, Lil Kim.
I love you too.
Now, Chanel, some people are concerned. Does your mommy? What would your mommy do if she knew you were listening to words like that?
But she wouldn't let me listen to it because it has so much curses and stuff in it.
So let me ask you, a nice little girl like you, what you doing listening to music like that? How would you answer that?
I like it.
You like it. How do you help little 12-year-olds like this understand that the music that they're listening to should not affect their lives? We're concerned about 12-year-olds singing about sex like this.
Yeah.
So what do you say, Lil Kim?
Well, I definitely think that Chanel is too young, but mostly I think that she listens to it for the sound and for me being a young, positive, black young woman doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, and getting over a hump. And I want you to make sure you keep God in your life. And me, as an older person to you, I want you to, be sure, I feel that you're too young to be having sex. You're too young to be listening to my music, too. But if you're going to listen to it, make sure you do the right thing. Don't go out and have sex for the wrong reasons. And if you do... If you do decide one day that you want to have sex, use a condom, because I'm pretty sure you're old enough to get pregnant and catch a disease.
Yeah, you talk to your mother and father about that, too. Okay. Boy, yeah, but I can understand, parents. It gets scary.
When I came downstairs, then one fan gave me a note.
Bye, Cam. She's reading it. Oh, she reading it. She reading it. We admire your creativity.
This is so cute. We hate to see you go. I'm gonna cry.
That is cute.
Because we know the game won't be the same without you. What? This is so cute. Carlissa.
I was so touched by that letter that I did something I've probably never done before. As soon as I got the number from the kids, I called them.
Hi. I love you more. Oh, thank you.
It was it's just a great feeling to know how much my fans love me and ride for me. So I thank God for my fans. I really, 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 really do. Without them, there really would be no me. So I owe them so much.
I want you to take me back to the 8-year-old Kim or the 7-year-old Kim. Oh, man. Tell me what she was like then.
2-year-old Kim. How about the 2-year-old Kim? Yes, yes, yes. Because even from when the time she was 2, I really knew then that she was going to be in the industry. Yeah, you always say that. I knew from 2 because she was always singing, dancing in the mirror, dressing up in my clothes, you know, putting on lipstick. Like we were saying before, she got a beating for putting red lipstick all over my blue bedspread.
All right, so what I said...
It's been horrible to you. You probably have a lot of pain in your heart wanting a real father. Someone to take care of you.
Who would understand you.
Yeah.
Well, when I date, I do look for a guy that will give me that father figure. You know, just because my father and I didn't have that great relationship.
The album is called The Notorious Kim.
Yeah.
Now, is that a play on Notorious B.I.G.?
Well, actually, it's a memorial to him because, you know,
because you were in love with him.
Yes, I loved him.
You had her. I mean, you know, if I may say.
How did they do
fat
that,
and big, as in.
No, not P-H-A-T. I mean F-A-T.
Well, he's fat to me at P-H-A-T.
No, you know what I mean. But I'm surprised you were attracted to such a heavy-set man.
To me, he was gorgeous. He was cute.
You liked
I hated to hear that the female rappers were taken out of categories such as the BET Awards category of, you know, best female rap. Like, they don't even have a best female rap anymore. And I think that's kind of like a slap in the face to us because we the reason why the game is so sexy. Yeah. Of course. We the reason why the game is so sexy.
At least you.
Yeah. I shout out mostly every female rapper, and I do like the song of one of my favorite artists that inspired me to rap was Rage. I loved her. Yeah, she's just so she's the truth. Rage and it's
she came with it.
She came with
I hate that she didn't even go further with it.
I hate that too. And she's one of my friends. I'm like that. We used to talk on the phone at night to see her so big, and I just like that. You know, she's like she inspired me. Her, the Brad, Salt and Pepper, and MC Light. So it's like I had to, you know, acknowledge these females, even the ones that's in the game now. So it's just like I had to do that.
I feel honored and blessed that people have stamped me and labeled me the queen of hip hop. It's a hard job and it's hard shoes to fill, you know. And I'm gonna stay here and try to and stay here as long as I can and just keep entertaining because that's what I love to do. And traveling is my best. I love you so much.